Welcome to episode 26 of Discount Storytime. Today's stories are Cycop, the Cyclops cop, and Handwashing Day. Enjoy! Cycop, the Cyclops cop.
All units, ongoing robbery at Wellsworth Jewelers. I repeat, ongoing robbery at Wellsworth Jewelers. All units, please respond.
Mr. Wellsworth, we got the report of your jewelry store being robbed. Did that just happen?
Yes, this is the beginning of the sketch, isn't it?
Indeed. Are you okay? Were you harmed?
No, I'm okay. Shook up, but okay. The robber didn't hurt me, but he took everything. Every piece of jewelry in stock.
First, I'm glad that you're okay. Jewelry can be replaced. People can't.
You're right, thank you. I'm sorry, you're...
Sorry. Detective Patel. I've been chasing after this elusive jewelry store robber for years, and I think I'm getting close to catching the scoundrel. Is it okay if I ask you a few questions about what happened?
Yes, of course. Anything I can do to help.
Thank you. I want to get as much information as I can while it's still fresh in your mind. So please feel free to tell me everything. No detail is too small.
Okay. Well, business was slow this morning, so I was working on inventory. Then it was around noon, and I went to the back to eat my lunch. I heard the door chime and came out to see who it was, and there he was.
The robber?
Yes.
What did he look like?
He was tall, very tall, and muscular build. I couldn't tell much more because he wore all black and had a ski mask on. Oh, this was odd, I thought. Instead of two eye holes on either side, there was one large eye hole in the middle. Now, I thought that was odd.
Yes, that fits the description others have given us. What did he do then?
He had a large sack and told me to put all the jewelry into it. He had a gun, but it wasn't out or pointed at me or anything. He just pointed at his holster on his hip and said, "I have a gun. Do what I say and you won't get hurt."
Do you know what type of gun it was?
No, I'm sorry. I don't know much about guns. But it did look exactly like the ones you and the other police officers here are wearing.
Interesting. Thank you. Did he happen to...
Sorry I'm late. I was at lunch with Officers Thomas and Hanks. We must have lost track of time.
Hi, Officer Cyclops. We just got here as well. As a matter of fact, I hadn't even alerted your department yet.
I just a lucky guess, then.
This is Mr. Wellsworth, the store owner. He was just telling me what happened.
Hello.
Hello again.
What?
Nothing.
Is there anything else about the robber you remember?
Well, I remember he had a deep voice, like a really deep voice, like a bad voice actor using software for his third-rate podcast deep.
Interesting.
Interesting?
Officer Cyclops, I'm actually glad you arrived when you did. I have to ask you, and please be honest, I've heard that you are the last Cyclops in existence. Is that actually true?
Unfortunately, yes. I am the last of my proud but sketchy lineage.
And the reason I ask is because Mr. Wellsworth says the robber was wearing a ski mask with only one eye in the center.
Oh, really?
And the robber has a distinctly low voice like yours.
Oh, no.
That can mean one thing and only one thing, and that's unfortunately bad news for you, because it appears to me that you have a doppelganger out there that is up to no good. It turns out the only other Cyclops in existence is a criminal and a scoundrel.
Whew. Oh no.
But don't worry, Officer Cyclops. We're hot on his trail. His days of freedom are numbered indeed.
Gulp.
Look, it's Officers Thomas and Hanks, just in time. Did you bring it, gentlemen?
Yes, ma'am. Hey, Officer Cyclops, where were you?
Yeah, we were supposed to have lunch together, but you didn't show. Where were you over the lunch hour?
Hi guys. I didn't expect to see you here with working in the technology department at all. Yes, my lunch plans. We were supposed to meet at Popper's?
No, man. Crusta's. Did you go to Papa's for lunch? That's all the way on the other side of town.
Oh, silly me. I must have gotten the place mixed up. Yep, I went all the way over to Popper's on the other side of town. Gosh, no wonder I didn't see you there.
Wait, if you were on the other side of town, as you say, you sure got here fast. That can only mean one thing. You were speeding.
Yep, speeding, yep, and that was wrong, and I'm sorry.
Okay, I want all of you around to listen to me. The badge you are wearing is an honor, a privilege, not a right. We are here to enforce the law, yes, but we must obey the law ourselves. We lead by example. Got it?
Yes,
ma'am. And if I ever find an officer that thinks it's okay to bend or break the law for their own selfish means, even if it's jaywalking, I will see to it personally that scum is stripped from the force and given the harshest punishment possible. I will make their lives a living hell. That is a promise. Am I clear?
Yes,
ma'am. Good. And Officer Cyclops, don't you ever speed again. Not even 5 over. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Now back to work, everyone. Officers Thomas and Hanks, did you bring the device? Here it is.
Device?
Thank you. Yes, see? This little gadget picks up on certain signals. Over the last few months, my department has been working with the technical department as well as local jewelers to make fake jewelry with trackers enabled.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. We asked local stores to put fake tracker jewelry out on display, but not to sell it or give it away. If they happen to get robbed, they put it in with the real jewelry. The tracker jewelry gives off a signal that can be picked up with this here device.
Oh?
But he took everything. Everything! There's no tracker jewelry in this store anymore. True, it won't help us here, but we'll know when we're getting close. Watch, I'll just turn it on to... Well, that's weird. What if I walk over here? And if I walk here next to Mr. Wellsworth? And if I walk over here next to Officer Thomas? Or Officer Hanks? And if I walk over here next to Officer Cyclops? Strange. Well, let's try this again. Okay, I'll walk way over here. And then I'll walk here next to Mr. Wellsworth. And here next to Officer Thomas. And here next to Officer Hanks. And I walk over here next to Officer Cyclops.
You know what? I just bought this watch from some shady-looking guy down the street. I'll bet he He sold me a stolen watch.
Why, that scallywag. Here, let's move the watch out of range and try again.
I also bought these rings from that same shady-looking guy down the street.
Okay, let's move those out of the way and try again.
And these necklaces. And these bracelets.
Okay, there you go. Now I want you to go down the street and try to find that rogue and let me know when you have him.
Yes, Detective, gladly. Yay!
Okay. Now that Officer Cyclops is gone, I want to talk to you about him, but I didn't want to say anything with him around. Is it just me, or my detective instincts, or does Officer Cyclops seem to be too trusting? I mean, to buy that much jewelry from some vagabond off the street. I mean, come on. Some people just can't see the obvious, I suppose.
Calling all units. Calling all units. Ongoing robbery at Chen's Jewelers. I repeat, ongoing robbery at Chen's Jewelers. Please respond.
Let's go. Oh, if only Officer Cyclops were here with us. I would love to see the look on his face when we finally catch that no-good crook. Handwashing Day. Good morning, children.
Good morning, Mr. McCrackle.
Today we have a special guest. Nurse Philby is here to talk to us about hand washing. I expect you all to put on your listening ears and pay attention, okay?
Yes, Mr. McCrackle.
That's great. Let's clap our hands and give a big Nerbley Elementary School for Wee Ones second grade welcome to Nurse Philby.
Yay!
Thank you. Good morning, children.
Good morning, Nurse Philby.
Today I'm here to talk to you about something very important. Germs.
Yuck.
Yes, ew, I agree. Does anyone want to say what germs are? Yes, Jenna.
The little stuff that makes you sick.
Exactly. And can we think of ways to keep germs away so we can stay healthy? Yes, Tyrese.
Cover your mouth with your arm when you cough.
Good. What else?
Wash your hands.
That's wonderful. Washing hands is why I'm here to talk to you today. Good job, everyone, for your great answers. Now, about hand washing. How long should we wash our hands?
Happy birthday.
It's not my birthday, silly.
No, the birthday song.
Sing happy birthday. That's right, children. And how many times do you sing it?
2 times.
You're absolutely right. But now, instead of happy birthday, we're going to use something else. What do you think we should use? Do you like Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star?
No.
Pop Goes the Weasel?
No.
Wheels on the Bus?
No.
How about The Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner?
Yes.
Good, because that's our new hand-washing song.
Yes.
And since we don't have sinks in this classroom, we're going to play pretend. Who likes to play pretend?
Yes.
Okay, if everyone's ready, Mr. McCruckle, will you help me get the kids started? We turn on the water, and we get soapy soap on our hands, and we wash. Here we go.
It is an ancient mariner, and he stoppeth one of three. By thy long grey beard and glittering eye, now wherefore stoppeth thou me?
The
bridegroom's
doors are open wide, and I am next of kin. The guests are met, the feast is set, may us hear the merry din.
He
Holds him up with skinny hand, there was a ship, quoth he. Hold off, unhand me, grey-beard lewd. As soon as he saw
the fog came,
as if it had been a Christian soul, we hailed it in God's name. It ate the food it ne'er had et, and round it flew. The ice did split with a thunder fit, the helmsman's ears screw, all the boards did shrink. Water everywhere, nor any drop to drink. The very deep did rot, O Christ, that never should or sigh. Each turned his face with a ghastly pang, and cursed me with his eye. 4 times 50 living things, both great and small, for the dear God who loveth us, he made us loveth all. The mariner whose eye is bright, whose beard with age is hoar, is gone, and now the guest turned from the bridegroom's door. He went like one that hath been stunned, and is of since forlorn. A sadder and wiser man, he rose the morrow morn.
You did it, children. You completed the first time through.
What?
When we sang Happy Birthday, how many times did we have to sing it to get rid of all those nasty, icky germs?
Twice.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Oh,
It is an ancient mariner, and he stoppeth one of three. By thy long beard and glittering eyes, now wherefore stoppeth thou me? The bridegroom's doors are open wide, and I am next of kin. The guests are met, the feast is set, and the good south wind sprung up behind, the albatross did follow, and every day for food or play came about in meal and rout, the death fires danced at night. The water like the witch's oil, the souls did from their bodies fly, they fled to bliss or woe. And every soul that passed me by, like the way of best who loveth best, all things both great and small. For the dear God who loveth us, he made and loveth all. The mariner whose eye is bright, whose beard with age is hoar, is gone, and now the wedding guest turned from the bridegroom's door. He went like one that hath been stunned, and is of sense forlorn. A sadder and wiser man, he rose the morrow morn.
Stupid.
Oh dear, you don't like the new hand-washing song?
No.
Well, what about the old Happy Birthday song?
Yes. Yeah, that was much better.
Well, what if we did this? If you don't like Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner hand-washing, and prefer the Happy Birthday hand-washing, well, maybe, just maybe we could go back to the Happy Birthday 2 times hand-washing.
Yes, please.
Yes. But you have to promise that you will sing Happy Birthday 2 times every single time you wash your hands. Do you think you can do that?
Of course. Yes.
I swear to it. Mr. McCruckle, do you think they can keep their word?
Oh, I think you can count on it.
Well then, I think I'm done here this morning. Mr. McCruckle, can I talk to you outside real quick?
Sure. Okay, kids, I'll be right back. We are doing metal sculpture time next, so why don't you start up your arc welders and plasma torches?
I won. You owe me $20.
Here you go. We had such a problem with hand washing. I did not think you could get them to promise to wash their hands to Happy Birthday twice, but you proved me wrong. Thank you for the help.
Anytime, my friend. Anytime.
Thank you for listening. If you're enjoying this podcast, please do me a favor and let others know about it so we can spread the word and get this podcast out there. And until next week, as always, play nice with others, be super duper super duper kind to yourself, and remember to laugh. Bye.